Most people believe that the victim of a crime is easy to spot. They are the one crying. They are the one retreating. But there is a specific kind of psychological warfare where the roles are reversed. Before we peel back the layers of the human mind, kindly subscribe to join our journey. At the end of the video, check the checklist in the description to see if you are a victim of being primed for a reaction. Now, let's deep dive. Imagine a scenario where the person screaming for help is labeled the aggressor, where the person who has been poked 1,000 times finally swatted the needle and is told they are the one holding the weapon. In the shadows of high-conflict relationships, we find a phenomenon known as reactive abuse. It is the ultimate invisible trap, a calculated maneuver designed to strip you of your sanity and your reputation in one single explosive moment. To understand this, we must look past the surface and into the mechanics of the human nervous system. Clinical research, including major studies on emotion regulation by Gross and Levinson, shows that humans have a breaking point. When a person is subjected to prolonged, low-level emotional stress, what we call the slow burn, the brain's prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for logic and calm, begins to shut down. You are being primed. Like a rubber band being stretched for months, you are reaching the limit of your elasticity. The manipulator knows this. They aren't looking for a compromise, they are looking for a payout. In 1994, psychologist Daniel Wegner explained the ironic process theory, the idea that the harder we try to suppress a thought or an emotion under stress, the more likely it is to explode outward. The manipulator pokes at your deepest insecurities in private, where the world cannot see. They use what your heart is tired of carrying against you. Then comes the punctuation. They wait for a public setting or a moment where they have a witness. They deliver one final, calm, sharp insult. And when you finally snap, when you yell or cry or throw your hands up in frustration, they become the public saint. They look at the onlookers with pity. They say, "See, this is what I have to deal with every day." This is more than just a fight. It is a psychological eviction. By forcing you into a reactive state, they have successfully externalized their own shadow onto you. They have made you the landlord of the anger they created. So, how do we navigate a storm that is designed to sink us? Wisdom traditions and modern science agree on one tool: psychological flexibility. Research into acceptance and commitment therapy, or ACT, suggests that the way out isn't to fight the emotion, but to change your relationship with it. You must realize that your anger is a visitor. It is a natural response to being mistreated. But if you let that visitor drive the cart, you are giving the manipulator exactly what they want. The counter move is what we call the information blackout. You must stop jading, justifying, arguing, defending, and explaining. Every time you try to make them understand, you are handing them the blueprints to your mind. You are showing them exactly where to poke next. Silence is not weakness. In this game, silence is a tactical strike. It denies them the payout. It starves the fire of its oxygen. Exiting this trap isn't an event. It's a process of deprogramming. It starts with a physical distance, but it ends with a mental one. It ends when you can look back at the chaos they tried to create and feel nothing. Before we part, there is one truth you must accept. You cannot think your way out of a biological hijack. Reactive abuse isn't just a series of arguments, it is a continuous assault on your nervous system. If you have been living in this trap, your brain has been operating in survival mode for far too long. This causes deep-seated erosion of your self-worth and your mental clarity. The most important exit isn't just leaving the room, it's reclaiming the person you were before the poking started. Please, protect your mental health as if your life depends on it, because the quality of your future does. If you find that the ghost of guilt or the trauma bond is too heavy to carry alone, do not hesitate to seek a professional therapist or a trauma-informed counselor. There is no shame in needing a guide to help you navigate your way out of the fog. Healing isn't about becoming tougher so you can endure more abuse. It's about becoming whole enough to know you never deserved it in the first place. Thank you for staying till the end. If you found this insightful, do hit the like button. It tells YouTube that this video needs more push. Take care of your mind, and I'll see you in the next Mind Shot.